cost or charge. Every coin brilliant uncirculated. They're going to come in the nice presentation roll that you're going to have. So you can see that right there. Every one of them absolutely stunning. Every one of them silver. Every single solitary one of them brilliant uncirculated. It is just a tremendous, tremendous opportunity for you. Unfortunately, the quantities are limited. I normally do this for 10 minutes or 12 minutes or 15 minutes. You know, we spend a little bit of time at that. And the reason that we spend the time on that, it's a great deal and it doesn't come up all that often. You know, when I buy Kennedy half dollars for silver, they very rarely come to me in brilliant uncirculated condition. This time they did. So I love to pass on just that little bit of extra value, and that's exactly what we have. Now in the past I've sold the 10 coin rolls, but this one is the full 20 coin roll. So this is what you're going to get. Every single one of these, check this out. You're going to get the full 20 coin roll, all brilliant uncirculated, all silver. They're gonna come, like I said, in that beautiful little, just like that. Isn't that spectacular? And then you can take them out, like I said, brilliant uncirculated. They're truly a great collectible. Buy them for the silver, get the numismatic value, no additional cost or charge. 20 coins in the roll. Price break of 50, like I've sold this coin, I've never sold it for less than $119.95. I've sold it for as much as $399. Well, when silver goes up, silver's at a very low price right now, 10, almost 15-year low. So that's why this is my lowest price. I bought them at a great price, so I get to sell them to you at a great price. I love it when that happens, when a plan comes together.
An opportunity presented itself to you, and you are passing it on to everyone at home. That's
what we do.
$119.95. You're right, $50 price break on this. 3 flex payments, $39.98. Item number 371563 for that. Okay.
Ah, very good.
Mike talked about
I get to walk through
wandering.
Is that okay?
Wander, Mike.
Yeah. Yes, we practice.
Now you can wander to the big wall.
Well, yeah, I'll be over there in a minute. This is pretty impressive. This is buying like a coin dealer. This is the Wallow coins here.
Wallow coins.
The United States government introduces the proof set in 1936. A proof set, and like I said, proof is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently, okay? Proof coins are made differently, and that's important for you to understand. So they're made and struck multiple times at higher pressure to produce coins that are kind of have a mirror finish, if you will. They're collector coins. And since 1968, which is right down over there, they've been made at the San Francisco Mint. No San Francisco minted proof coins have ever been made, intended, or released into circulation. They are available one place and one place only, and that's in the United States government issued proof sets, just like you see right here, okay? Just like you see right here. These are the original sets, just like they were released from the United States Mint from 1960, see this right up, 1960 through 2019. So I oftentimes say to people, you buy like a coin dealer, and they go, what do you mean by that? You rarely see big sets like this. If you go to hsn.com, which I suggest doing, because we have literally thousands of items that never ever get on the air because we don't have enough or whatever. If you go on there, you'll see items like the last 20 years of proof Kennedys, the last 40 years of proof Lincolns, the first 20 years of proof Kennedys, the first 40 of these, 41, thank you. We have 41 different individual, 91 individual proof sets on hsn.com. Because the thing that coin dealers do, the thing that we do, is we take these sets and we break them open and we sell them coin by coin.
One of these?
Sure, because it's the only place to get these coins. Now here's the amazing part of this. So you're gonna get 50 years of proof sets. Now they only made proof sets for 47 of those years. They stopped making proof sets at the Philadelphia Mint in 1964. I'll show you that here in a minute. Took the United States government in its intimidable fashion 3 years to move the proof-making capacity of the U.S. Mint from the Philadelphia Mint to the San Francisco Mint. In that time, they made no proof sets. However, what they did make, and I'm going to wander over this way, what they did make were called special mint sets, which are these three right here. They're not proof sets, but they were intended to take the place of proof sets. Oftentimes when people try to sell you proof sets, they don't include these, and they say, well, they're not proof sets. The real reason they don't include them is they're just as rare and just as valuable and just as collectible as proof sets. We include them because they're just as rare and just as valuable and just as collectible as proof sets. So that's why we include them. So there's something there from every single solitary year, all the way down.
Mike, if you would say ish, what would just one of these?
Well, if you look at ours, we're 1995.
Yeah.
1990. To put it in perspective, basically less than the United States government charged originally.
Right.
So now let me talk about value. So let's start at the end. I'm gonna wander this way again.
Come on over.
I'm gonna take these 4 sets right here.
Okay. That one.
Now when I say 50 years, that's 1 year.
That's 1 year.
This is 2009.
Okay.
Okay, so now remember, you're paying $20 for this, because it's 1 year. Now I want to do this, Tina, you can help me.
Okay.
So this is the special 100th anniversary United States government Lincoln set, okay? Done in the original copper from 1909, only done in 2009, the 4 coins. Remember, you paid $20 for the set. These coins sell for $13.50 a piece.
Wait, for a coin?
Yeah, so that's $54. You want to hold that $54 for
I'm
me?
holding $54.
Okay, this is the last year. So you had the state quarters. This was the territorial quarters. These are $7, because these are the proof coins. The last 6, these are the 5 U.S. territories in Washington, D.C. Those are $7.95 a piece. It's another $48, okay? 6 times 8, $48. So you have $102 right there. Remember, you paid $20.
In my hand with these two.
Here's the presidential dollars. They're only $8.95 a piece, only another $36, so we're 136 bucks.
36.
And then you have right here the 2009, and this is 1995. I think this is $12.50, $5.50, and $5.50. It's only about another 30. So you're about 100, and well, I'm going to give those all to you. So you're about right at, what's that work out to? About $155 or $60 for that set.
This is just 1 year.
Remember, you pay $19.95. Because you get 50 sets, okay?
This is just 1 year.
So you get 1 year. Okay, that's the 2009. If you go back just one year. So that's just the 1 year. I'm gonna go back to 2008, then I'm gonna go to the beginning. So in 2008, you have the presidential dollars here. They're only $7.95 in this year, okay? So that's only $32. Remember, you're paying 20. Now the quarters, on the other hand, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $45. So that's 120. So you're 150 right there. And then the Sacagawea golden dollar here, this coin's $25.50. This coin's $32.50. 2008's a tough set. The penny is $11.50. So you're another $60+ there. So you're almost $200 for the two. So the last 2 years are $350.
And we've just done the last 2 years.
I insist you take the other 48 years.
Sorry,
okay?
I didn't need to pull that
so
off.
remember that you're paying $40 for that. We're about $350.
Holy cow. And by the way, we took $300 off the price of this.
Absolutely.
We took $300 off.
Now let's go to the beginning of this, if we may, if we can. So I'm going to take this set. This is a 1961 United States government issue proof set. Now understand, these have Franklin half dollars in them. 60, 61, 62, 63 have Franklin half dollars. Those are $55 a piece in the nationally advertised catalog. I want to do something. I had cut this set open. Please don't ever do this. Because I want to show you, because I know they look old. Check that out. That's what a brand new, that's what it looks like. That's a 1961 proof Benjamin Franklin half dollar. Once again, there's that backstage with a 55-year-old mirror that you're gonna have right there. Isn't that spectacular?
Wow.
And that's why that coin is basically 55
right.
bucks. The quarter, which is silver, and the dime, which is silver, the quarter's like $39.50, the dime's $19.95. These are basically all 5 of the silver sets, coin by coin, are $100 a set.
Wow.
So the first 5 years in this are $500. The last 2 years are $350. So at the end of the day, you're looking at 7 of the sets being almost the whole value. We're gonna have you get the other sets are gonna come. One last thing I wanna do, because we spent a little bit of time here. I'm about to have to get really busy here. This is the original government packaging, which comes with all of them all the way down. That's what's kind of down here at our feet.
Okay.
The way they used to do it when I was a kid, okay, and I ordered these proof sets, that's how old I am. This is the return address. I love this. Treasury Department, United States. So send it back to the big building with all the money. Okay, because there's nothing on there.
Right.
I mean, there's no zip code, there's nothing. Philadelphia, PA, U.S. Treasury. And they would literally type your name on this and put a stamp on it and send it to you.
Send it to you.
But they put this little slip in there as well. This is from the director of the Mint. I want to read this. Sooner or later, your proof coins may show evidence of oxidation, tarnish, or discoloration. We've individually hand-selected these so yours don't. We've chosen materials and methods which we hope will delay this possibility, but we cannot assume responsibility for oxidation. Please be advised. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. Your U.S. proof coins have been carefully inspected before release. If there should appear what may seem to you, idiot collector, I don't know how they write this, a defect or scratch on the coin, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coated mylar. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. That's customer service in 1961.
That is customer service.
In 1961. In 1961.
Back in 1961. They wanted to make sure.
If what appears to you might be oxidation, it probably is. Please send it back. We'll replace it. We want you to have pristine sets, okay? There's no such thing for us as unnecessary correspondence. We want to hear from you.
Yes.
So you get every single solitary one of these sets. Now, here's what it comes down to. So coin by coin, and I've done the math, coin by coin, you're looking at the better part of, I think it's about $2,400 or $2,500, something like that. And that's missing a bunch of the coins.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I could find. Because here's ultimately what you get. The very first proof Kennedy half dollar is right up there in 1964. So you're going right up here. So if you want the first 45 proof Kennedy half dollars, they're in this collection. And we're going to sell those to you, if we have them, for about $999.95, if I have to pull these out and sell them to you. If you want all of the state quarters, you just saw, we had them at our HSN price was $449. Those are going to be these right here. If you want the first 10 years of Sacagawea golden dollars, we sell those here, coin by coin. I think they're about $300. We only sell them for $129. They're in these sets. If you want the first 50 years if you want the Lincoln Memorial Proof Collection, they're going to be in here. You want the last 4 years of the Franklin half dollars, that's $250, they're in here. By the way, you want all the proof Eisenhower silver dollars, those are going to be in here, including the 2 bicentennials. As a matter of fact, let me grab these coins right here and see if we can get in close, please. So, 1975 and 1976. I know they look the same. There's bicentennials in both the 1975 and the 1976 proof set. By the way, the bicentennial didn't take us by surprise. We saw it coming. So they did a 2-year program, but they made them differently. I don't know how close we can get in. And what I want you to do is get in where it says dollar down there at the bottom. Because what I want you to do is look at the L's in dollar. Notice the 2 different L's. See how this one's fat? See how this one's skinny? Type 1, type 2. Whoops, let me center that up. Type 1, type 2. See how the dollar is different in different font? 2 different coins. $27.50 a piece, by the way. $27.50. All the Eisenhowers are like $27.50 a piece. You get them. Remember, because you should have on your card how many coins there are in this. Do you happen to have that handy?
331.
So $3 a coin. You're paying $3 a coin. 27, $20, $22, $27.50, $27.50, $23, $23. The Susan B. Anthony's, $10.95, $17.95, $18.95, and then you have the medallion. How about the Kennedy half dollars? These 5 in the green boxes right here. $19.95. This is like $32.50, $32.50, $19.95, $27.95. You pay $3 a piece for those coins. Understand, coin by coin. How about the first 3 years of the presidential dollars are going to be in here at $3 a coin. Those are actually dollar coins. The Sacagawea golden dollars, the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar, you're paying $3 a coin. Nobody can sell you the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar for $29.95, $3 a coin. But that's what you're paying, and that's what I'm talking about when I say you're buying and shopping like a coin dealer, because that's what we do. And people say, so what do you mean you break them out? Let me explain to you. You take this, See where it says packaged by the U.S. Mint? You wrap it in a towel and you smash the edges with a hammer. Yeah, high tech. Someone just said high tech, very high tech. You literally wrap it up in a towel so the shards of glass don't blind you, and you smash open these, open it up, and wear gloves, and you take these out and examine the coin to make sure it's okay, and then you put it in a nice airtight holder and you sell it for, instead of $3 a coin, you sell this coin for $23.50. And you sell, the Lincoln cents in here are $400. The pennies are $400. Coin by coin by coin. And I went and I had to go look at my cheat sheet. I've not had this. We've not had this for sale in quite some time. It's actually a little closer to $3,000 is what we have on a per coin basis for us to be able to get these. Because you get every penny, every nickel, every dime, every half dollar, every dollar coin made by the United States government in a regular issue proof set from 1960 through 2009. And here's the thing. So you want to buy a 2019 United States government issue proof set. You know where you need to buy that? No, not at HSN. Right from the U.S. government. Right. That's where I buy them from. But it's the only one you can buy from. Yeah. Okay? And you know how much it's going to cost you? $42. That's the issue price of a United States government issue 2019 brand new proof set. Okay? $42. I'm going to give you 50 sold out limited edition proof sets, not for $42, but for $20. Half the price of what you would pay for a brand new proof set. The only one you can get from them, I'm going to give you half the price for 50 sold out limited edition sets going all the way back to 1960. Buy like a coin dealer, and that's what you're looking at right here.
The last time we had a presentation on this here at HSN was back in September. That was the last time we saw this. We have it again today. We're doing a full presentation on it. We took $300 off our price. It's under $1,000. Mike has basically broken it up, looking at 1 year at that value, talking about everything that comes in it. Think about 50 years of it. When we break it down, this under $1,000 value, it's a must grab. And when he's talking about buy like a coin dealer, buy like Mike. there's, we're gonna do a buy like Mike situation because this is.
Because that's what we do with them.
A set.
We break them open and sell the coins individually. Okay, that's what we do, and that's exactly how we do it. Now, speaking of presidential dollars, what I have here is a presidential dollar set. And what I did is I have the presidential dollars, which started in 2007 and are done now. I have our 24 karat gold Aurum notes. This is solid sheet of 24 karat gold. That's going to be right there. And the original stamps done for every year. So each year is 4 presidents that they did. So this is the 2007 set that you're gonna have here for $99.95. You get all 4. You get the 4 brilliant uncirculated coins, you get the 4 24 karat gold colorized sheets with the original stamps. A lot of these stamps are from the 40s and 50s, unpostmarked original stamps, and then you can get in the auto ship and get every single one of the presidential dollar series from 2007 until the very last coin, President Ronald Reagan, that was done just a couple years ago. 4 per year until the entire series is done. Absolutely stunning. Like I said, every coin brilliant uncirculated with the 24 karat gold. Remember, these are 24 karat gold Aurum notes that we have right here. Colorized Aurum notes with the original U.S. postage stamps that you're going to have that match each one of the presidents. There's Washington and Adams and Jefferson. You're going to have all those as well.
All right, 3 flex payments available on this under $100. Again, $33.32 if you want to break that up. That's an opportunity that you have here at HSN. Here's another opportunity you have here at HSN. If you get signed up for the HSN card, by the way, you get wonderful VIP things all year round, but you can take $10 off right now if you want to get that. Give us a call or go to hsn.com to start that process. Are we moving?
Yeah, this is the
This is the one with the JFK.
Yeah, I gotta kind of move this around.
You want to set it up?
Yeah,
make it look
move
pretty.
This over here just a little bit because I gotta show them the box.
Oh yes.
The box is really cool.
There we go.
And there's the Apollo. I'm gonna put the other one down here.
Anything else?
There you go. Yeah.
Now it looks pretty. Now we're
there
ready.
You go. So we talked about this in the last hour. I think it was our best seller the last hour. Am I correct, Rock, in that? Yeah, by far. I want to spend some time here. So the United States government, we talked a lot about Apollo 11. We sold thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Apollo 11 coins. They're truly spectacular. It's one of the great commemoratives. I think every single one of the iterations will completely and totally sell out. We're already back ordered on the gold, the mint state gold, on the 5-ounce coin, the proof gold. They're all back ordered already. I think we're headed towards that. If this coin set isn't sold out, I think it may already be sold out or back ordered. The 2-coin set, ungraded, uncertified, okay? But this one's graded and certified, absolutely, positively perfect. So what you do is you get the $50, the proof $50 that the United States, so when the United States government said they were gonna make this coin set, they said it was a 2-coin $50 set. We assumed it would be a proof $50 and just the mint state $50, you know? But they didn't do that. They did something and they kind of took us all by surprise. This one kind of flew totally under the radar, folks. Since John F. Kennedy started Apollo, in essence, I mean, he's the one that challenged America to go to the moon, they put a Kennedy $50 in there. And they didn't put any Kennedy $50 in there. The Kennedy $50, tremendously popular, tremendously collectible. See all those Kennedys that I just showed you over there? This is like 10 times rarer than like all of those. Because not only did they do a Kennedy $50 just for this set, so it's important that it's certified out of the set, but it almost doesn't matter because the coin is unique. Well, it only comes in this set. It is the only enhanced reverse proof coin that has ever been done by the United States government. The United States government has done reverse proof coins. They've done 20 or 25 reverse proof coins. Average price on those about $2,000 a piece. That includes gold coins. Enhanced uncirculated, United States government has done 20 or 25 of those. Average price is probably only about $500 on the enhanced uncirculated. But they've never done an enhanced reverse proof until this coin. And there's not millions of them that have been made, hundreds of thousands of them. There's 100,000 coins. They are available exclusively in this 2-coin set, no place else on earth. I have in my limited editions of the proof dollars, I've got 2,969. I've got all these. In the silver coin $50 Apollos, this is the rarest deal. I only have 769. I debuted it in our last hour. Comes in the 2-coin presentation case. I think that thing's $39.95, if I'm not mistaken, for the 2-coin, just the red oak presentation box. So I have got these coins. We debuted them today. I have a show tonight, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I give it a 90%, 95%, you know I'm a numbers guy, percent chance of selling out today, being a one-hit, one-day wonder. We have them every now and then where I just can't get enough coins at the right price. Now, I may be able to do these again, but one, they won't be first day of issue, okay? They won't be individually numbered, and they're gonna be more money. Okay, so take all that into account. So if you want first day of issue, you want individually numbered, you want match numbered, you want all of that, you want my original issue price, you have to act now. So standing on its own, it's a great 2-coin set. The fact that they only did 100,000 and just that it comes from the 2-coin set, see where it says 2-coin first day, 2-coin set. So it's proof 70, Apollo 11th, 50th anniversary, put all that together. But it's when they decided to put a unique coin in the set and they made it a Kennedy $50. Because there's always the commemorative thing. And you know, and the commemoratives are tremendously popular, but once you make it a circulating denomination, once you make it a coin that's been going for over 50 years, the Kennedy $50, now you have added to the collectability of that in a pretty significant way. in an exponential way from a collecting standpoint. And that's critical. That's crucial for you to understand what your opportunity is. And there's only 769 match-numbered pairs. There's only 769 match-numbered pairs. I am guessing at this point we're under 700, heading towards 600 on these.
Yeah.
Understand? So once I get to prime time, because we're 2:25 a.m.
Right.
Eastern time, right? On a Tuesday. Now put this thing in prime time. Now when I did the silver dollar, which we'll show here in a minute, in proof, in prime time, the first time I aired it, I sold 1,000 pieces on just one silver dollar at $199.95. We're going to show you this here in a minute. So I sold over 1,000 pieces. So this is $249 for 2 coins. One of them, the most unique, currently the most unique American coin on the marketplace today, the only enhanced reverse proof coin of any kind, let alone Kennedy half dollars, that the United States government has ever done, and I only have 769. And by the time I get to prime time, I'm guessing more like 500 or 600 maybe. So if we get to prime time and it's 5 or 550, this is a sellout. My percentage goes from 92% to 100%. And that, from the phone calls, it looks like that's what's happening. Okay? So I must warn you. And I don't give you sellout warnings very often, because remember, this isn't, I can't go back and make any more. The government frowns on that. Okay? I can't make any. I have to work with the limits that they have given us. And the limits on this, they just made too few of these, folks. They just made too few of these. I think that's 100% accurate statement to be able to get this set that you're going to have right here. And to be able to get that rarest Kennedy half dollar that you're going to have on top of the rarest, it's one of the rarest coins ever made by the United States government, and it is the only, once again, and I can't impress funny enough, look, you already get the half dollar. I've sold 1,000 of the half dollars already at $124.95, not in the 2-coin set. Okay, not in the 2-coin set, just the regular half dollar is $124.95. Now add in that it comes from the 2-coin half dollar set, and add in this incredibly rare, incredibly desirable Kennedy half dollar, and now you have collectability of a level that we haven't reached in quite some time, to be honest with you. We're reaching collectability that we have not reached in quite some time. And with only 769, I wished I had 1,769, but I don't. I've got 769, and that's all that I have. And like I said, this may well be a one-day, one-show, one-day wonder. And I hate it when that happens, but there's nothing I can do about it.
No, but that means you're so happy that you're watching right now. We're so happy that you're seeing this brand new. We've never seen this before. Just for the first time last hour, now we're seeing it this hour. We won't see it again until 9 p.m. tonight, but that means those numbers are going to dwindle as the day goes on. So if you're watching right now and you're, hearing this, you're hearing how rare this is the opportunity. Give us a call, go to hsn.com, go to your app, make sure that you do that. Let me give you that item number 660154. And what Mike was saying, you cannot get that Kennedy half dollar anywhere on its own. It is only in this set.
Only in the 2-coin set put out by the government.
That's it.
And I know we have about another 30 seconds. One last thing, and I got to read this. I just love this. This is John F. Kennedy right here, and he announces the space program and our push to go to the moon at a speech at Rice University, right here. And it says, "We do this not because it's easy, but because it's hard." And I think that is America right there in a nutshell. We do it not because it's easy, but we do it because it's hard. And I love that.
Brand new, $249.95. Brand new that we've had today. If you're just joining us, I want to give you a look at something we had a few moments ago. This is 50 years of proof sets. From 1960 to 2009, we took $300 off the HSN price. It's just under $1,000 available. First time we've had this back since September, so if you've been waiting for us to do a presentation, there you go. We have it. It's a total of 331 coins is what that comes out to. Mike was breaking down the value, the years, everything that comes in there. We're talking buy like Mike, buy like a coin dealer. That's what this set is encompassing. We really broke down 1 year, what you're getting, and you're getting 50 years. So if you're looking at this, everything that we're panning over, that's the whole set. All of that is available. And if you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. This is our second hour of doing coins, and we're gonna stick with Apollo for this one.
Well, because that's what, I mean, in the coin world, the Apollo coins have kind of sucked all the air out of the room. Okay? I mean, nobody really cares about anything else right now. Ultimately, sales have been phenomenal. This is going to be, the Apollo coin is going to be the first sellout by the United States government since the baseball coin. The last curve coin was the last commemorative dollar to sell out. The 5-ounce coin basically already sold out. If there's any left, they're going to ship any returns, I guess, in October. Good luck with that.
Right.
That's the 5-ounce coin. I put that out there so you can see the curved nature of the coin. So that's why that's out there. So that'll come up next. So, but I just want to show you that right there.
Mike, did you say the guy that sold you the
Kennedy House.
Kennedy House was looking for money because he wanted to buy the Apollo.
To buy these. Well, you have to understand. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, these coins are, at $500 a piece. You buy 100 of them, you need 50 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we bought 2,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've invested well in excess of $1 million in Apollos.
Wow.
At this point for us to be able to get. So you see, like on this one, there's 2,969 of these. Well, we had to buy 6,000 coins, or actually about 7,500 coins to be able to get 2,969 of these that are going to grade perfect. Look, just because they've never been touched by human hands, just because they've never seen the light of day, just because they're brand new right from the United States Mint, doesn't mean they're perfect. People always ask me that. Well, it's like, let's say they're striking coins. And somehow, like on a proof coin, about every 10 to 20 coins, they wipe the die with a rag. Well, let's say that rag picked up a little thread or something, and they left it on the die. Well, the next 20 coins that it strikes, there's no 70s. You get what are called strike-throughs. I can't tell you how frustrating it is. We send in 200 coins, and they go, yeah, all strike-throughs. Something got on the die, and it strikes through the coin, and it's not perfect, and so that's what happens. So even though they're brand new coins, they are still difficult to get in 70, particularly because of this field right here. Any open spot on a coin is called a field, and that was the thing. We talked to all the grading companies. Until we see what that field looks like, we have no idea how these coins are going to grade. There might be no 70s. The government did a nice job, okay? There are some 70s, okay? Because look at this, because that field, that's a mirror. So look at that, once again, that's backstage. So you are looking at right there, those are TV, that TV screen that you see there is what, 12 or 15 feet away from us? You could probably read it if you wanted to. If you look back there, that back wall's 35 feet away or 40 feet away. So when you talk about the technology, they do this because it's rounded too, because it's a curved coin. And so because of that, the technology of it, now you have the Apollo, now you're going to have a sold-out limited edition from the government. It is the very first and only commemorative silver dollar ever made by the United States government that is pure silver, 9999 fine. Traditionally, commemorative dollars are 900 fine. 0.900 fine, 90% silver. Because you don't want them, pure silver soft. Yeah. You want them to be able to wear in essence. Well, the 999 fine silver is usually reserved and only reserved for the American Silver Eagle, the bullion coin made by the United States government. They kicked that out, and for this coin, for the very first time in U.S. Mint history, we have a 999 fine silver coin, the very first pure silver commemorative dollar ever made by the United States government.
So that makes it different.
Huge
the curved
difference.
Makes it different.
Yes.
There's already two things that we're not getting on anything other than the one other thing that they do.
Precisely.
Yes.
And then you have Apollo 11. So why do you collect things? First of all, the single most important determining factor of value in coin collecting is what? Is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Well, these coins are graded perfect. See, in coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale, not a 100-point scale. So there's no PR 100 or PR 75 or 71 or 70.1. 70 is perfect. It makes a difference. Like say, if you're collecting American Silver Eagles, a 1986 American Silver Eagle, Mint State 69, I sell to you all day long for $99.95. Mint State 70, I sell to you all day long for $500. The difference is 1 grade point.
Wow.
1996 American Silver Eagle. I sell you a Mint State 69 for $199. I sell you a Mint State 70 for $7,000.
Wow.
1 grade point. This coin is absolutely perfect PR70. So you start with that. It also is from the first day of issue. It's also individually numbered. And of course, this label, Annex, all Annex first day of issue, is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. You cannot buy it anyplace else. So what that gives you is a guaranteed low price. Look, when you're shopping for coins, and look, you may be out there shopping on the internet for coins, and if you are, good luck. Like I said, it's the Wild West out there. I say it all the time, you want to be a coin cowboy, that's your business. But I can tell you the amount of counterfeits that are out there, they are rampant. There are problems. You get overgraded coins. You can have any number of problems, then try to return it if they even have a return policy, and they've disappeared into the ether, if you will. We've been here for way over a quarter of a century. I've been here for almost 2 decades, and the reason we do is we give you quality coins at a quality price. You don't like it, you send it back, 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. Folks, I only want to give you coins that you're proud to pass down from generation to generation. That's exactly what this coin is. Can you imagine getting this coin? So you've got this great coin that's basically an ounce of silver. It's in pure silver. You've got this great Apollo thematic, okay? This is, like I said, Buzz Aldrin's helmet is what this is, his face shield. That famous picture of him where they took a picture back and the reflection is Neil Armstrong, the lunar lander, and the United States flag that you're going to have right there, and then with the moon in the background. Can you imagine talking to your children or grandchildren about that? I remember where I was when this happened. I mean, we were watching on those little black and white TVs. I mean, it was just the coolest thing. I mean, you almost, even to this day, you almost can't comprehend it. Because, I mean, you take these guys, these astronauts, and basically it's like, you know, I mean, talk about American heroes. So you're talking to these guys and you say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you in this little capsule on top of about 8 tons of rocket fuel. We're going to light it on fire, and we're going to send you to the moon, and maybe we'll be able to bring you back. Yeah. So what do you think? Oh, yeah, we're in. I mean, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Sure. Absolutely, without a moment's hesitation. So that's true, that's real American heroes right there that you're gonna have. And that's what that does, that, you know, American courage, American ingenuity. America, like I said, we do it not because it's easy, but because it's hard, and we are commemorating that. So keep in mind, because this is the 50th anniversary, there are tons and tons and tons of commemoratives out there. There's one official United States government issue commemorative. It is this design, period. This is it. Whether you buy it in the $50, the $1, the 5 ounce, the gold coin, which we're going to show you here in just a minute, however you do it, this is the design. It's the only official design. It's the only United States legal tender design that is done for the Apollo 11 50th anniversary, period, folks. And this is going to be a coin, and like I said, only the second curved coin that the United States government has ever done, the baseball coin, which was the last monster hit in the United States commemorative dollar series. And this one is going to follow suit. I can tell you that. And then this one on top of it, absolutely pure silver, 9999 fine. You take the event. So when you look at collectability, you look at, is it a theme that's popular? Sure. I mean, you know, everybody knows landing on the moon, Apollo 11. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay? Collectability, is it limited? Absolutely. Is it the best grade you can afford? It's absolutely positively perfect. Is it unique from a coin or numismatic standpoint? Yes, 9999 fine, only the second curved coin. So when you have all those, when you want to talk about collectability, it ticks all the boxes of collectability. Yes, 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 and yes. And that's exactly what you're looking for, and that's exactly what this coin embodies, and exactly why, like I said, we are over half sold out. I have only aired this one other time, one other day. So we did an overnight show just like we're doing right now, and then we did a prime time show. Right. And we'd sold 1,500 coins, and I didn't even have the coins.
Oh yeah, that's before we had the coin available.
That's right. We literally, it was the day of the release. So I mean, I literally, we just had a facsimile in the holder, and we said, you know, this is the mock-up. We explained what it was, and still sold 1,500 of them. Coins are out, coins are live, we are ready. We are ready. So you need to pick up the phone and get in while we still have these coins, while we still have availability.
All right, under $200 for this. 4 flex payments of $49.99. I want to remind you, we don't always offer flex. We didn't even offer flex on everything we've had these last 2 hours. So when we have it available, take advantage. You can break it into 4 monthly payments, and you get to put it in your collection on the first $50 payment that you make, no interest on that. So that was the Apollo, the proof.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go to the big boy.
Right here.
This is the big boy. We've seen that you brought this out last hour.
I did. I'm gonna go over and grab some packaging real quick.
Okay.
Because it comes with all the original government packaging, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it over here. Look at this box that they did. How cool is, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. How good is that?
Wow.
I mean, and you can see it says United States Mint right up in there. Everybody I show this to, people who really don't do any coins or anything, they're like, whoa.
Like I did?
Yeah, right. Yeah, just like you did. Like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Now, keep in mind, that's 5 ounces of pure silver. The United States government started the 5-ounce silver coin program with the National Parks quarters. So they did a quarter this size. There's a 5-ounce solid silver quarter. Started them in 2010. Those things can run up to way over $599. But none of those have ever been curved. None of those have a reeded edge. See this reeded edge? And the curved coin, check that out. So you've got that. I guess if you have one of them little tiny dogs, you could use that as a dog dish. A really expensive one, I guess. That's how big the curve is, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's really, really pronounced. When you get it, it's truly amazing. Now, I don't suggest holding it in your hands like that. You can pull it out of here. It does have an airtight holder. So you can safely handle the coin if you want to, long as you leave it in the holder. As you can see right here, the United States government, it went into back order in about 2 minutes. We have live coins, in other words, coins that are ready to go. The United States Mint shows this coin in back order, which means they don't have any, and they show an expected ship date of October the 1st. I don't know if they're expecting for returns. I call it functionally sold out from the United States Mint, okay? Already there's been a fairly significant increase in the price of the coins. The fact is we have live coins ready to ship.
Now.
Here's the original, right now.
Yep.
Here's the original box, the original packaging, the original certificate of authenticity. I took a coin out just so that you can see it. Once again, that's the Buzz Aldrin faceplate. And how about that mirror that you see right there? There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's fantastic. I like that. That was like from 10 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
That was like from 10 feet away, every bit of it. But that's what you're looking at. Because once again, you look at this, there's the helmet, the astronaut helmet, Buzz Aldrin's helmet. That's the face shield. And it's at this curve, okay? You've got this tremendous curve on the coin to really represent the way that looked. So you have the lunar lander, you have Neil Armstrong, you have the American flag, and you've got that. Then on the other side, there's that footprint that they left on the moon. Liberty, in God We Trust, 2019 with the mint mark. There is the American space program, Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo with all the phases of the moon that they've done in there. It is I almost dropped that. 5 ounces pure silver. So over 1/4 pound of silver. So there's a fairly significant intrinsic value to this, the silver that it contains. But understand, the value of the coin far exceeds and will always far exceed the price of silver unless silver goes to $1,000 an ounce or something crazy like that, which I don't anticipate. But because of that, because of the numismatic quotient of that. Let me put it in perspective. They did an American Silver Eagle in 2006. And in 2006, they did the very first reverse proof American silver dollar. They did what, 250,000 of those. That coin sells for about, we sell it here for about $1,000, has 1 ounce of silver in it. In 2011, they did a 25th anniversary American silver. They only did 100,000, same exact mintage as this coin. We sell that coin here, certified, for, I think it's $1,299. This coin has 5 times the silver and basically half the price with the exact same mintage, and it's the very first curved American commemorative 5-ounce coin that they have ever done. So there's so many firsts in this, first reeded edge, first curved coin that they've done in the 5-ounce version, because they didn't do a 5-ounce baseball coin. This has been amazingly popular. When you get it home, this is one of the most truly beautiful coins you've ever seen in your life. I have a very limited number of certified 5-ounce coins in our exclusive Moon Core with the flag label on it, which is available on you have to go to hsn.com on that. If you go to that, it is Moon Core. It is truly and utterly spectacular. We will have a presentation of that in this evening show, sometime between 9 and 11 p.m. So you want to have that and look at that as well. In holder, it is one of the most truly spectacular coins I've ever had the honor to sell anywhere, anytime, any place. Even like this, it is truly a force of nature that you have sitting here.
I hope they can really get the grasp of how big it is. Mike, did you put it in your or we can put it in my little hand.
Yeah,
okay. My teeny tiny hand, it would look ginormous.
Okay, I'm like 6'4", okay?
But that's
so you can see the size of this thing.
Look at.
Check that out, just like that. That
Gorgeous.
is truly, and then you can see how it reflects even my fingertips as I hold it because of the incredible nature of the coin.
Look at that, 3 inches in diameter, under $600, item number 659947 for 5 ounces of that massive. When you opened up that case, Mike, it was, whoa.
Amazing. Okay, now, first airing of the gold coin. 419 in the limited edition. Once again, I've not had a full presentation ever of the gold coin.
Ever.
This is the first 4 minutes I've ever done on it, really. So, as they do, they are making limited editions of each one of the things. Obviously, the most limited, or maybe not obviously, but now obviously, is the gold coin. They're only doing 50,000 total gold coins. Here's the thing. They split them up between proof and the uncirculated. And I'll show you, we have the uncirculated too. I just want to show you the difference. See, that's the proof, that's the uncirculated. And so the proof, there won't be 50,000 of this coin. There'll be maybe 35,000 of the proof coin. But of those 35,000 coins, exactly 419 will be first day of issue annex certified, exclusively available from us here at HSN. Please understand that. That is all that there is. And you're looking at it at what amounts to my very first presentation. The very first presentation that I was able to do on that coin. So very, very important. That you have the opportunity to be able to get that. By the way, that's 900 fine. That's 900 fine on the gold. So it is not plated or layered or vermeil. That's still, whoops, it's still rounded. It's still a curved coin. And once again, still has that incredible mirror finish. Like I said, the design on all of the coins is the same. But they're done in the $50 size, they're done in the $1 size, they're done in the $5 gold, and they're done in the 5-ounce silver, which is actually a $1 denomination. So like I said, this is our first look at the gold coin. Now the gold coin just went in last week, went into back order again. So now not available from the United States Mint. The Mint State coin, not available from the United States Mint. And even coins that are available are, of course, not certified coins. So, and obviously no longer first day of issue, or excuse me, any of those other things. So we have that collectability. So we have it absolutely perfect. Now understand, gold's very soft, difficult to get in perfect PR70 condition. Then you have the fact that we actually have coins, so we don't have to wait for back order. Like I said, it's funny. So I go out there and, you know, I shop around on the internet just to see kind of the experience. Right. So the 5-ounce coin, for instance, I ordered 5 of them, okay? All 5 orders got canceled by the people I bought them from. 3 of them said it was because of the government shutdown, which of course completely and totally made up. Because the government was still, the mint still was operating. I mean, it's still shipping coins. I got coins. So what they did is they go out there and fake sell coins, and one of them I'm still waiting for my money back. So if you want to go try that, have at it, okay? I was 0 for 5. okay?
Wow.
I was 0 for 5. So you have to be careful. Here, you're never gonna be 0 for anything,
Right.
Okay? Because we've been here for decades and decades and decades. So when we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, we will be here in 30 days,
right.
Okay? That matters. Annex has been grading and certifying coins for over 25 years. They'll be there when they guarantee this for weight, content, purity, and authenticity. You want the solid gold Apollo 50th anniversary proof edition, this is the one that you want. All parts of this, parts and parcel of this is guaranteed, So that is the proof coin that is available for that. Are we gonna do the mint state coin very quickly? Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the mint state coin. Now you notice it's the same thing like the silver, okay? That's a little shinier. Of all of these coins, the mint state coin I think could have some real, could slide in under the radar. For those of you that are real coin geeks, you may remember the Jackie Robinson $5 commemorative gold. The coin that's worth all the money is the mint state Jackie Robinson, because everybody bought the proof. So all of a sudden the mint state Jackie Robinson's a multiple $1,000 coin because the mint state coin is always rare. Even in ours, we only have 324. The real ratio is about 4 to 1. So I suspect the total mintage of this coin is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 10,000 and 10,000. You have to understand the rarity of 10,000 coins. In the American Silver Eagle, the king of the American Silver Eagle, the 1995 W American Silver Eagle, the first West Point minted 10th anniversary American Silver Eagle. They made 31,125 of those coins. In this condition, the last one I sold here at HSN was $30,000. Okay, it had no gold in it, it had 1 ounce of silver. This has gold in it, has 1/4 of an ounce of gold in it, by the way, and is going to have a mintage that's 3 times rarer. 3 times rarer than the 1995 W. And it's, like I said, Apollo 11th, 50th anniversary, first day of issue, exclusive to us, HSN, all of that stuff. So collectability is rampant with that. Collectability rampant there.
And I want to break that down again. The proof item number was 659649. The one for this one is the 659687. We have so many, we can only show so much in 2 hours.
Well, can we run down through there? So there's all our Annex coins. Just keep going, guys, because we got lots of Apollo choices.
There we go.
Keep going down. There's the 5-ounce moon core I was telling you about right there. See the big 5-ounce moon core? We have moon core, and those moon core, NGC moon cores with the flag label, exclusive to me. I'm the only one that has moon core flag label. So we've got those. Those are in stock. So I've got moon core flag label, I've got 5 ounce, I've got gold, I've got moon core, I've got Annex. We've got it all is what we've got on this. Tremendous opportunity for you.
Look at that, HSN, scroll. Love all of that. There's so much on there. Is this what we're gonna end these 2 hours with?
Well, let's do some flag waving here. There you go.
There we go. I did it.
Thank you.
Under $200. For flex pay, I love that we're ending something with some flex pay on it. $49.99, item number 657386.
So, I talked to you about wanting to have exclusive things. One of the things that has happened in the coin business is I call it the labelfullication of the coin business. It's a made up word, doesn't even sound good. But it is what it is. So what happened is people to kind of create rarity, to try to create rarity, just change these labels. So they do different labels all the time. And so till the point where there's 100 different labels. And I said, enough. I did this before anybody even graded modern issue coins. As a matter of fact, I was the very first person to grade modern issue coins back in 1998.
Really?
Nobody else on the planet. They laughed at me. They laughed at me. Who grades modern issue coins? That's ridiculous.
Mike.
It's the backbone of the hobby now. So I said, we're going back. We're going old school. What I did is I created this flag core that you see right here, 100% exclusive to me. Exclusive to HSN. You're not going to find this anywhere else. Flag core. I'm the only one that has it. So you have flag core. So the core of this is the American flag. We debuted this last year to tremendous success. Last year, if you remember, the flag was kind of like straight stars and bars. We decided that we are going to retire the flag every year. So we have a brand new flag this year. We have like a wavy flag this year. Next year we're going to do maybe a Betsy Ross or something like that. But the flags change every year. So this is a 2019 coin that you're going to have right here, Flag Corps. So we have Flag Corps, simple label. Like I said, not 27 different labels. You got this label, this core, one coin. So here's what we got. So we have the American, and this is early release. So early release period is basically already gone. Okay, so you have to, there have to be coins that are already made, already certified. Now here's the big deal. So this is my regular issue price, comes with the red oak presentation box, $199.95. Absolutely and truly spectacular that you're gonna have with the Flag Corps. Proof 70, Ultra Cameo, absolutely perfect. Now here's what I wanna talk to you about. And this is, you've worked with me one show.
Yep.
You know that I'm a pretty black and white guy. I deal in numbers. I don't deal in a lot of speculation. But I'm gonna do a little speculating here. Now, I'm not gonna charge any extra for the speculation. I'm just passing along some special information.
Sold separately.
That's sold separately. This is a Proof American Silver Eagle. They've been making them at the West Point Mint since that coin I mentioned to you in 1995, the 1995 West Point Mint. So they're making them regularly at West Point Mint since 1996. One of the things that we do is we track the trajectory of sales and mintage of United States coins, because it's important for me to know what are the rarest, what are the easiest to get, what are the hardest to get. My office is nothing but charts and figures and algorithms. It's just crazy in there, okay? It is my personal opinion that the 2019 Proof American Silver Eagle could well be, has a good chance to be the rarest West Point minted regular issue American Proof Silver Eagle. I don't know that because it's the very beginning of the year. They've already released it. But what happened is it's normally released in the middle of the year and not much is going on in the middle of the year. And so people buy it because they got nothing else to buy for coins. They released it right in the middle of all the brand new coins, all the brand new gold, and the middle of the Apollo. So what's happening is this is falling through the cracks. And when that happens, they make these to order. So in other words, not like they make a million of these and sit around and wait for them. So if they only sell 200,000 of these, it becomes overnight not only the rarest W mint, but it's rarer than like a bunch of the reverse proofs, a bunch of the enhanced uncirculated are rarer than all that. On top of that, so you have a coin that I think is going to end up being, personally, I think it's going to end up being the rarest West Point minted regular issue Proof Silver Eagle. But then also you have it in our exclusive Flag Corps with our exclusive label that you have right here. So you have Flag Corps, which is 100% exclusive. So you get that guaranteed rarity, you get that guaranteed lowest price, $199.95. That's that red oak presentation box. Put it all together. Great opportunity, only available here.
FlexPay, return policy, exclusive, the authenticity, Mike, all reasons to, of course, purchase within these last 2 hours. We will see you back at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. this evening. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed it.
It was wonderful to work with you. And we'll be right back.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world. And I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one? I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom.
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this hour. We're talking about healthy innovations. There's nothing more important